In this video, we're going to be talking all about limiting beliefs. You are your beliefs. So if you don't know me, my name is Jenna. I'm a certified hypnotist. I do RTT, which stands for Rapid Transformational Therapy. And the big difference between RTT and traditional hypnosis is that RTT uses regression therapy to get at and identify and then uproot your limiting beliefs. So, first off, what are beliefs? Well, what I have found is beliefs are made one of two ways. So, from the time that you are born up until you're about 8 years old, you are predominantly in the theta brainwave pattern, meaning you are 100% suggestible. You are very much that sponge that they describe children as, just absorbing everything from your environment, soaking it all up, learning it, forming those belief systems or those conclusions. So when baby is, let's say, 3 years old and parents get split up, dad moves far away, and the child doesn't see the father for many years, there is a belief system that is formed at that moment. Oftentimes, of course, as many of us know, children will take that on and blame themselves, but we also form beliefs from those events that happen. I'm not good enough. If I was good enough, maybe mom and dad would still be together. Or perhaps it's the belief that perfect family is not available to me. And so what happens when we form these beliefs in our early years, we think that they will always be this way. Love is not available to me. And so now you keep picking these partners that are emotionally unavailable, that you have nothing in common with. And these patterns continue to show up until we face them, identify them, uproot them, heal them. The second way I notice belief systems are formed are from the stories that we tell ourselves. The stories that we tell ourselves over and over and over. Those words, those BS stories that we tell ourselves so often, like, I'm so stupid, I'm so ugly, no one will ever want me. Those kind of stories that we tell ourselves over and over and over, that becomes a program. All belief systems essentially are just programs that we are running on. So what do we do with our phones when they're outdated? We upgrade. We upgrade that software. And so with RTT, we are number one, identifying those limiting beliefs, uprooting them, and then we're upgrading the software of your mind. Every belief starts with a thought, turns into a belief. It affects our behavior. It affects the actions we take or the lack of action. And essentially it affects our entire lives, our whole reality, our relationships, the way we show up in the world, the way we interact with the world, how secure we are in the world, the chances that we take. Every single thing in our life begins with our thoughts and our beliefs. So it's like that saying, we are what we eat. But we actually are our belief systems, because that is our programming. So I know for me, when I began looking at my belief systems, that was the most powerful journey I've ever taken. It changed my life. It changed my daughter's life. It changed my whole family's life. You would be very surprised at the beliefs that you have. We think one thing consciously, but under the surface, what are your unconscious beliefs telling you? How are they serving you? How are they making you show up in the world, in your relationships? How are you holding yourself back? RTT identifies limiting beliefs, uproots them, It is a lot of inner child work, upgrading your inner child, healing your inner child, integrating that within your life now, and releasing you from those programs, from those outdated patterns that you don't need. It's harder for those new beliefs to take hold unless you first uproot the old ones, the limiting ones, the ones that are holding you back. So if you are stuck, if you are seeing the same patterns showing up in every relationship, holding you back in life, RTT can absolutely help you make those major changes, those major shifts. And it all starts with these little limiting beliefs. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out. If you are ready to make the shift, if you have been reciting affirmations over and over and over again and they're just not working for you, they're just not making the impact that you want and need them to make, I encourage you to have an RTT session. We can do them over Zoom, or if you're in the area of Vernon, New Jersey, you can come schedule an in-person session with me as well. And we're going to get to the root cause so that you don't have to be held back. You don't have to be limited. You don't have to be stuck anymore. You owe that to yourself and to those that love you, but mostly to yourself. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video or to working with you if you are ready for that shift, and have a beautiful day.